The way I heard about this movie was a TikTok video. When I saw that TikTok video, I had 3 questions. 1, is that the hot chick from Spy Kids? 2, is that fucking Lestat? 3, what the fuck movie is this?
Zydrate comes in a little glass vial.
A little glass vial?
Yes, no, Repo the Genetic Opera. Let's talk about it.
This is the intro, bitch. So just watch my shit.
And that's what I'm talking about today, Repo the Genetic Opera. Of all the movies I could talk about, I'm talking about a musical that's almost 20 years old. Suck my cock. So in Repo the Genetic Opera, there is a company called GeneCo that can give you replacement organs. If you have a faulty heart, they can give you a new heart. If your pancreas doesn't work like me, they can give you a new pancreas, you're no longer diabetic. If you need new eyes like one of the main characters, they will give you new eyes, but you're gonna pay for that shit. And in this alternate future, repoing body parts is legal. If you don't keep up on your loans that you took out to pay for these body parts, there's going to be a repo man who comes and takes them out of you. And I don't know if you know anything about removing body parts, but when those things come out of you, you die. So the main crux of the plot is that the CEO, the big tycoon of GeneCo, is dying. His name is Roddy. He's played by Paul Sorvino, who I have seen in a few other things, Goodfellas being the main one. He is a really amazing singer. Has he done opera before? He's not doing any now because he's fucking dead. And he needs to leave GeneCo to someone, but not his fucking kids, because his kids are pieces of shit. Well, he had an affair with someone else's wife back in the day, and that person has a secret daughter. We're going to talk about her now. Her name is Shiloh, and she's played by the hot chick from Spy Kids. Again, Alexa Vega. Or now I think like her name's Alexa Pena Vega, but fuck you, that cute little ass is still Alexa Vega to me. She has an illness that was passed on to her from her mother where she can't go outside and she'll breathe in all the sickness and toxins and she'll die. And her dad, who's played by Giles, Anthony Stewart Head, I just call him Giles because he's fucking Giles from Buffy. His name is Giles. Giles doesn't want Shiloh to go outside because he's an overprotective, kind of obsessive dude who wants to keep his daughter safe, which is understandable. But the big reason he doesn't want her to go outside is because he is the repo man. He's the one that will come and take your organs. And he's afraid that if she goes outside, A, she'll breathe in toxins, and B, she'll see that he is the monster that he wants everyone to stay away from. He is the villain.
I am the monster.
And while we're talking about Giles, he's a really good singer too. Again, like I said, I've been watching Buffy. I'm aware there's a musical episode. I'm told I'm pretty close to it. I hope he sings well in there too. One more person we have to talk about is Blind Mag. Blind Mag is someone who knew Shiloh's mom and was told that Shiloh died in childbirth, and she also has fake eyes. But she is also a great singer. A lot of people in here are good singers, by the way. But in her contract, it says if she splits and runs away from GeneCo, then GeneCo can send the Repo Man after her and take her eyes away, which means she'll fucking die. So she is stuck singing for GeneCo at their little opera every year forever, unless she does something drastic, which she does, and we'll get there. Toward the end of the film, there is a confrontation on a stage at the Genetic Opera, and the big thing that happens is Mag stabs her own eyes out.
I would rather be blind.
Roddy ends up shooting Nathan, Shiloh's dad, and he falls to the ground. Roddy's kids run away. Roddy dies of his illness, and then Nate takes too long to fucking die while him and Shiloh sing a little duet about how much they love each other. At the end of the film, during a little comic book montage, you find out that one of Roddy's kids, Amber, takes over GeneCo, and that's kind of the end of the movie. What are some positives about this movie? One, the fucking music is awesome. So another cool thing, Shiloh wears a really short nightdress throughout the whole movie and has really sexy pale legs. I like it. Another fun thing that I like, this fucker, Pavi. He's one of the kids. He's eccentric and weird, and I think he's hilarious. Another fun thing, obviously from the TikTok, Zydrate Anatomy.
Zydrate comes in a little glass vial.
A little glass vial?
And it's the only time I've ever actually been attracted to Paris Hilton. You know that moment when she's like strutting up and has like her boobs bouncing, and then she does that little ass twerk in front of the grave robber? I like that. I was never really attracted to Paris Hilton back in the day when she had like her blonde bimbo phase, but this, goth Paris Hilton. How you doing? And of course, Anthony Stewart Head, aka Giles, and Paul Sorvino, aka Roddy, really good singers, amazing. Their songs are kind of the standouts of the film. One more thing I gotta talk about is this guy, the grave robber, because he is apparently the lead writer and creator of Repo the Genetic Opera. His name is Terrence Zadunik. I think that's how you say it. His name is here. How do you say that? How do you say that, dude? He's also said many times that this film is intended to be the middle part of a trilogy. There was a prequel planned that shows the rise of Jinko, and then there was a sequel planned that showed Shiloh taking over Jinko over Amber. But unfortunately, nothing ever materialized of those because this movie unfortunately failed at the box office. And I wonder why, because I was big into movies around the time this film came out. I didn't hear a jack shit about this movie. Again, I heard about this movie on fucking TikTok.
Zydrate comes in a little glass vial.
A little glass vial?
And nothing in the 2000s when it came out. Not one peep. I never heard about it. I know I'm going on and on about it, but I kind of got to emphasize that, yeah, I didn't hear anything. And that leads me perfectly into the negatives of the film. 1, the CGI of the sweeping overshots of the Gothic city, very clearly from a video game. 2, there's this like glossy, shiny coating on everything. If you ever seen like CGI movies from the 2000s, they had that like glow. That's kind of what a good chunk of this movie looks like. I don't like it. I do like this movie. I like the music. I like the cast. I even like how weird the fucking grave robber looks. Again, like I said, he looks like Lestat. And I will say that Repo the Genetic Opera is good enough.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was good.